Hello guys, this is Avcoor, and I do want to break down this banner into two. So let's talk about Sephiroth because I'm really upset with the devs and what they did with Sephiroth. Understand that I'm not upset with the overall package because the overall package is extremely good. Um, I like the fact that they're very dynamic with Sephiroth and how they do his costumes. I really appreciate this. I don't think you should be one-dimensional when making a mobile game and how you Dookie's character, so I really appreciate Dark Attire. But that's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because we have anniversary banner coming, and the devs decided to give us everything we wanted before that banner came up. So Dark Attire is something that we wanted from Sephiroth. First of all, Magic Ward is actually substantially better than +5 attack or +5 magic attack because it's giving you stats that you really need in order to progress through harder content because you do need HP and you do need magic defense. So Earthblade Arcanum is something that we desperately wanted to see on Sephiroth because Sephiroth has Waterblade Arcanum, he has Iceblade Arcanum, and he has like Wind Mastery and Fire Mastery, and he has Magic Ability Mastery, but we wanted an Arcanum because he has a high base magic attack. So that is something to consider that this is something that we desperately wanted for Sephiroth. We wanted to see him take advantage of his high magic attack set, and this weapon definitely does that. So with Blue Bramble, you'll obviously notice that the magic attack is actually higher than normal weapons should be. The R abilities will be standard, and that's fine because the R abilities on Edge Wings are pretty standard, so that's fine. So Sand Splitter is actually the second Earth Breach weapon that we have gotten, and that really makes me upset because I wish they would have waited in order to give us this weapon, but it's obvious that Applebot is trying to milk money because this is something that we absolutely wanted. Me personally, I absolutely wanted uh, a magic weapon for Sephiroth, another magic weapon because he's been dancing in the physical arena for a little too long for my taste. So this actually does 440% earth magic damage, and when your HP is above 50%, earth resistance is decreased. I'm fine with that. It could be better, but I'm fine with that because at the beginning of the battle, when you would preferably want to breach an opponent, you'll be able to breach an opponent because he hasn't hit yet. So that's fine. And notice that they dropped the P attack in favor of magic attack, so they're mid-maxing the stats on this weapon, which I absolutely appreciate. I wish they would do that more with every weapon because you really don't need this stat, and you can raise up this stat. And the heal stat, something Sephiroth never really uses because he's not a healer, so I'm fine with that. So you're doing 620%. And notice that even at the base level, the Earth resist is high, which is absolutely incredible. So I'm really upset with this weapon. So you're looking at 674 magic attack, which is a pretty high threshold. The heal, negligible. P attack, I wish that they would have dropped it more. They could have raised this to 684, that'd have been fine. But you're doing 700 magic earth damage, and when your HP is above, you get the breach of earth. Like I said, standard. And overall, this is fine. It's doing everything we would like Sephiroth to do in combat. He's doing magic damage, and it's an added-on breach effect, so that's really good. So of course, the support material abilities are where they're at, and you have triangle sigil boost, which is really good because the Crash boss actually has a triangle sigil break sequence. So overall, this is really good. But here is the thing that we're getting to. So in the comments, talk to me about what are your plans for this banner. Is it something that you want to do? Because this is my personal thoughts, and I'll end it here. If you are a Sephiroth player, this is a very tricky banner. If you're not a Sephiroth player, then I think it's an easy skip. But a lot of us have realized Sephiroth's value, and the devs constantly give Sephiroth tools in order to clear content in various ways. So I'm really worried about this banner as there's like two more banners coming up, and I hope the devs don't try to milk all of our diamonds away. That's my opinion on it. But what are your thoughts on this? Because I'm really upset with what they did with this banner because this is something I wanted desperately for Sephiroth, and I can think of so many team builds that you would do with this. So I hate the fact that the devs are making this game kind of unfun. Like they're taking the fun out of it because a lot of us would love to play with Sephiroth, but we know that the banner is coming, and that's really upsetting. But anyways, hit the like, share, subscribe button, and tell me what your thoughts are on this because I'm really upset. But anyways, laters.